guys. Welcome to August. I want to do this little reading for you in this energy of Sirius. Okay, Sirius is our spiritual connection. It is the rise of Sirius right now when we can see it in the night sky. This Leo time period, also Lionsgate. So I just wanted to do this reading. What's my next step? Okay, what's my next step in my journey? And I'll just do a few cards like this. I won't do an extended for any of these, but I'm going to do 3 little readings here. What's my next step in my journey? Okay, so we will time code it below. You'll see those time codes. If you want to jump ahead, that's fine with me. Up to you how you use this reading. Little announcement. We are doing the live tarot class, How to Tell Time in a tarot spread. For all the folks who bought Souls on Fire decks in July, you'll be invited to this for free. If you haven't done that, you still have an opportunity to join the class. So there's a link below, okay? In August, I will be doing more North Node and more Chiron, but this time the North Node class is going to be about working with your North Node energy and working with your Chiron healing path. And those 2 classes will be offered, so watch this space. We haven't set them up yet, but you'll be the first to know. If you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share so that you'll be the first to know when I put out a new video, and I do post often. As a lot of these folks will tell you who are on the channel all the time. Okay, let's see where we go here. All right, so the first group, I'm speaking to someone here. Grace and gratitude, protected by angels, uncovering treasure. So the first thing to get beyond for you is about linear thinking. Your job is to fully step into the energy of compassion. That is what's next for you. This energy of Lionsgate and Sirius rising, our spiritual connection to abundance. The universe is abundant. Okay? The universe is abundant, so it's sort of like moving beyond the linear thinking and allowing the universe to work for you this time, okay? So 2 of Swords underneath, King of Wands. There's some Leo energy for you. 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Wow, Strength, there's Leo, Ace of Cups, Star, out comes Sun. Wow, could there be more Leo in this reading? So this doesn't have to be for Leos. In fact, I see Aquarius here. I see Aries, Leo, Sag. This is about the end of this questioning yourself. Am I doing it right? This is the next step. We're no longer doing that. Okay? We're no longer worried about process necessarily because things are not linear. We're now moving into the stage of stepping into joy instead. What makes me happy? What brings me joy? And doing the work of your path is something that will bring you joy, okay? So it can be about moving into a healing modality. It can be about moving in courage toward love, toward this new beginning. I feel like moving toward healing is a big part of this energy for you. And the outcome Sun. You should be following your sun, following your sun signs, following your natural inclination, it's not necessarily, can you tell the difference between following your heart and following your fear? Can you tell the difference? That is the next step. To differentiate, I'm just following my heart, I'm just following my intuition versus I'm following my fear. Okay? That is the next step for you. Also the next step is about killing off this lack of self-confidence. All right, that's a thing to be healed right now. That's a thing to be healed right now. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius may have special connection to this little reading. This could be the one. So there is likely a new person coming in here. And before we get there, though, I feel like you have to choose you. This could be the one. I have both doggies here. I feel like you have to choose you. And choosing you means like offering yourself this Ace of Cups, offering that to you. The Two of Swords here bringing in the energy of, it's almost like you needing to block out other people's opinions, but do it with grace and gratitude and compassion. Okay. One more thing, clarify the Ten of Swords for me a little bit more. You're shutting off those voices, the voices that are saying to you, you're not enough, okay? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Empress. This really is about healing a broken heart. And I don't know if you see the connection between a broken heart and your own ability to self-love, but that's what the next step is here. Okay, so that's group A for you. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, doing the work of healing the heart. Empress, stepping into your divine feminine energy a lot more. All right, had to sneeze. Okay, so who is this for? This is for somebody who is worried about not doing things correctly. This is for somebody who is very focused on they're not focused on, let me just say this, not focused on, not aware that their own self-talk is cannibalizing their opportunity. It's a shift into self-confidence. The Leo energy set the intention for healing my broken heart, and in that, what will happen is I'm healing my divine feminine energy. So this, it doesn't mean about gender, okay? It could be for men or women. But what you're doing is then you're uncovering treasure. You're uncovering the treasure that is you. That will take you further than any outside source of encouragement or anything like that. The internal, the self-talk that's going on inside has to stop. So becoming aware of that, doing the work of healing the self will allow you to move forward. That's very cool. So I'm going to take all this off. I'm going to do a second reading here for a different group of people. Take those out of the game. All right. So this is a little bit group B. Group B, what is my next step here in my spiritual journey? What is my next step? Okay, what is my next step? Distant thunder. I saw this while I was shuffling. Passion and pleasure. Valiant courage. Courage is part of the Leo time period. It's part of Lionsgate. We will do something special for Lionsgate. Last week I did all those readings, each individual zodiac sign for Lionsgate energy, if you want to go check those out. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for those. Okay. Distant thunder, passion and pleasure, valiant courage. Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Cups. Wow. Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, Death, World. Wow, some endings here. I'm just going to get the... Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. So there's definitely some endings here. I have both doggies. So what's the next step here? I feel like I'm getting two tens here right off the bat. So some of you are in union with twin flame. Some of you are in spiritual union with twin flame. So even if you're not in the 3D union with twin flame, that doesn't matter. This is about you being aware of the twin flame, you knowing who this is, and you're releasing all of these mindsets around your twin flame journey. You're letting go of anything that you thought about it before that was okay or not okay. You're releasing all of that. There's something here about learning and saying, learning and speaking new stuff. Okay? So what I mean by that is, up until now, what has been your experience of twin flame? Have you struggled? Have you had difficult partners show up that you thought were a twin flame, and then you're like, no, this is not my twin flame, this is a karmic? Like, what has been your experience up until now? Because I feel like with the Seven of Swords here and the Eight of Swords, I almost feel like some of you may have been in the place of like wanting a certain person to be a twin flame. Right now you're seeing the real majesty of twin flame. Okay, that's what's coming next. The next step is whatever you have been dealing with, whatever struggles you have been dealing with twin flame, the next step is the true clarity and the true wish granted about the twin flame. And so you're going to see that this transformation, hi Maisie, you're going to see that the transformation in your, I'm going to say, belief system around twin flame is going to shift radically. Okay. And that is going to be not only in your learning of what's going on for you, but also in your speaking, your communication. So you're going to have different energy, different frequency. You could be learning about the, Four of Wands. You could be learning about the frequency, Five of Cups and Seven of Cups, that some of you have this energy around relationships that it's always disappointing. And that's a really low vibration. So what's coming in here is, some new realization about what was confusing you, what was blocking you, and you're going to be able to realize the true twin flame mission. Okay? So the universe is coming in and to unstuck you. And it's sort of like your job to release and let go to that. That is the next step here, just to allow the universe to do its work. Okay, so there may be this tendency to want to rush at things, or, I'm not sure which one it is, or something like that. There's a tendency to overthink it. And I feel like that's what this is all about. Overthinking it, holding on. So instead, do yourself a favor and become the King of Swords. This Aquarius energy, I really think you should move over and sit down. This Aquarius energy here is sharing with you that any kind of confusion or mistaken identity or whatever you've put yourself through, especially around, this could also be regret around other relationships that have suffered because of whatever you were believing around twin flame. This is all going to change. And let's see, timing on this. Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, that's good. Okay. So it seems to me like a lot of you have put a lot of time and effort into this belief system. And what's coming in is going to be fresh energy. It's not going to be like, you were wrong. It's not going to be like that. It's much lighter, airy energy. Okay. The fire energy of Leo needs oxygen to keep this going. Okay. And I see Scorpio here. I see Sag and Pisces. I see the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So whenever I see the fixed signs, what's happening here is the universe is upending your belief system and bringing in something that is going to change the game for you. Okay? Okay. One of these cards, King of Swords and Nine of Wands. I feel like you need, in the energy of Leo, let go and have a little fun, little joy. Don't put so much, codependency. Okay. That's something to heal. That's something to work on. The universe in some way is breaking through a codependent habit that you have. Either you are, you're keeping yourself in a mindset that needs to change. New information is coming in that's going to help that shift. Okay? And then you'll be able to see your true twin flame path. Beautiful energy there. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to do one more, and this is a little bit of an unusual morning message, I know, but this is what I'm called to do today, so this is what I'm going to do. That's how this works. Okay, let's put these aside. And now group 3, this message is for light workers. I'm getting for light workers. Something about care and feeding. Care and feeding. All right, let's see. Vast vistas. Crossing bridges. A lot about expanding your horizons here. Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. This is about being more, I don't know, lighthearted about your path, but like instead of thinking it must be a certain way, then when you get to an impasse, changing up how you behave. All right. Expanding your horizons, healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And then when you come up against an obstacle, shifting your mindset about what that obstacle is. Is it really an obstacle, or is it an opportunity to reflect and redirect your energy? There's mindset again. We're getting mindset and we're getting clarity. And this is around love in general, okay? This is Queen of Swords. This is around seeing with clarity. 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Something here about balance. 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Lovers. There has been something in your life that you have lived with unbalanced. I see the 7 of Swords down here. Unbalanced energy in relationships. There's that codependency thing again. Like when you start to get into this new energy, I feel like you go right back into codependent behavior. So you're needing to see the truth about love and what it really means. It's not about doing for others. This was a family belief system, is getting balanced for you. Okay, so this 4 of Wands, very joyful energy, 11-11 energy. 8 of Wands, the universe is trying to speak to you. 6 of Pentacles, about balance. What are you not balanced in? Some kind of family belief system that is moving out. You're moving out of it. Okay? Yeah, learning something new. This third group and the second group are kind of similar here. Seeking more balance. I feel like there is some clarity for you around family or societal teaching. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Okay, so there's some of you, this message is for some of you who are of the mindset that everything about changing your life is too hard. Okay? And so immediately when you come across an impasse, you're like, see, that's proof. That's proof that I'm not supposed to be changing what I'm doing. That's proof that I'm not going in the right direction. It's not that at all. I used to believe that too. Okay? And the only things that are smooth sailing are proof that you're going the right direction. Instead, can you see how that belief system is really inhibiting your growth? Is this an opportunity or is this an impasse? How you talk about things matters. Okay? Your communication, your self-talk, and a little bit of, I'm going to say this, a little bit of ignoring some kind of truth that's trying to come into you. 8 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You're a little bit not seeing. So are you choosing partners out of an addiction to drama? Are you choosing to go down a road and then stop immediately as soon as you hit some kind of challenge? You stop because you're like, oh, that's proof. That means I shouldn't be going this direction. It's not what it means at all. And I feel like that is part of the lesson of overcoming family belief systems that, it's too hard to get to the place I want to, so I'm just going to stop. I feel like some of you stop. All right. And instead of just keep moving forward or keep going on your path, knowing that your path has challenges to it, everyone's path has challenges to it. There is no such thing as being a 3D being and not having challenges. But there is a way of shifting out of how you look at it and how you approach it. This Lionsgate energy that's coming in is going to help you see the truth that you may not be listening fully to the communication that's coming in from your guides because of this belief that problems are an indicator of wrong way. That's not what's happening. Okay, so the universe, what does the universe want you to know here? Clarify impasse. King of Wands. King of Pentacles. Wow. Six of Cups. Moon. Some of you, this is going to be revolving around a relationship, an earth sign, a choice between an earth sign or a fire sign, one of which may be coming back from the past. I also see Gemini and Virgo here. And I feel like some of you might be going on this beautiful journey with a new person, and an old person from the past shows up, and whoop, up come all these belief systems that are keeping you from love. They're illusions, and it's time for you to work on them. It's time for you to see them clearly and make choices that are better for you in a loving way, okay? Loving and compassionate for self. Page of Pentacles. Learning new things. Let go of control issues. That's a big part of this message, that when we see things as problems, we're not allowing ourselves to surrender control to the universe enough. Set your intentions and surrender more control than you are currently doing. Okay, I feel like that's the reason why some people have a hard time meditating. I've actually been told that by a number of people, that they don't like to meditate because it feels like a loss of control. But what happens is you're creating a problem, you're creating a situation where you're not listening to your guidance out of a belief that there's something inherently bad in that feeling, that a loss of control means something bad. It means that I won't be able to manage or handle things, or I won't have any say in what's going on. All right, so that's a message that needs to be reviewed by you and understood for its complexity. All right, that's a very complex message. There's definitely some 10 energy here, and I did see that in one of the other readings, the 10 energy, the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles. Sometimes, falling in love is about a loss of control. You have a real sense of vulnerability, okay? And I feel like there is a person coming back from the past here. There's also a new person. So I feel like you might be making a choice here. And are you making a choice based on what you feel you're more in control of, or what you are more comfortable with? Okay, there might be some new learnings here around love, the truth around what love actually is. You can be getting upended in terms of that. Okay, so this is a little new wave for my morning message, but it was something I was called to do. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful to you. and these messages were coming through pretty fast, so I hope you got them all. Have a good day.